What's up guys, welcome back everybody, episode number 6. We're slowly but truly getting into this campaign now and things are starting to take off. Now we've got a little pop-up here, I think this is still from the last episode. Storm clouds gathering north. There are rumours that the barbarous tribes residing in the shadow of chaos have ceased striving against each other for the attention of the dark gods and are instead banding together, suckling at the teat of chaos. The hordes grow in strength. It seems only a matter of time before the dam breaks and the tide of ruin bursts forth to engulf the old world, corrupting or destroying all in its path. Well, it kind of sounds similar to what we're doing, but we're just corrupting the lands. Marshal your strength, nurture their sinews of war, build your walls high, gather warriors to your banner, and temper them in a crucible of cubicle, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, of battle, so that when time comes you may yet weather the storm. Okay, so that's just a little pop-up letting us know that chaos is on the rise and they are going to be coming soon. Hero action costs 20% less, or hero success chance of 10% more. Let's give him more success chance. I think that's a lot better for right now, since we don't really need to recruit too many new heroes at the moment. Okay, awesome. Let's take this agent around the corner here, where you're not moving. There we go. Yeah, let's explore some of these lands. I think this is kind of the starting position of the elves. Whatever they're called, the wood elves or something like that. Completely new faction to me, haven't played, looked at them or anything yet, so I'm absolutely in the dark as to what they do, how they work. I just kind of know they spawn somewhere around this area, I think, or maybe even down here somewhere. No, it's actually off the map. Yes, it's probably up here somewhere, I don't know. I'm sure someone will know, and leave it in the comments below for those of you interested in where the wood elves actually come from, if you don't already know, which is probably more likely the case. Okay, over here we just finished this building, which means we now have access to the dark layer. Now this will just give some unit recruitment costs. Okay, from the forest building chain, which is this one? No, this one? This one? I don't know which chain is called what, actually. Haunted Forest, Abyssal Woods. I'm guessing it's this one. Probably can only be this one. Which means these units are going to be cheaper, and they're also going to get some extra experience when we recruit them, but that means I'm going to have to build up the whole infrastructure for everything there, which doesn't really make sense since we've already got most of this stuff built over here, and I want to use Castle Drakenhof and this entire eastern Sylvania province as my main unit recruitment ground, where I'm going to be able to get the best and most of my units from. Right, there's no point in upgrading any of these yet, since I don't get any extra income, and I can't actually build any of these units yet because we need ancient armory, ancient armory, ancient armory. Yeah, we kind of need an ancient armory really badly. Which means, back to the old question. We've got everything here that we need to build. There's 2 more buildings I want to get here, which is the Forbidden Library and the Vampire Crypts, and that's going to fill up this whole province, which means we're not going to be able to build that here unless we just literally stick in the Ancient Armory here. Do you know what? Screw it, let's just do it. Let's just put it here for now. We can always change it later on. We can tear it down again if we think that we need some different buildings with which are better suited for us. But for right now, let's screw it. Let's just keep it as is. Let's have a quick look how much longer we've got before we can declare. Holy crap, this map's filled out quite a bit now. How much longer it is before we can declare war on the Empire.
I will hear you
declare
now.
war.
Be warned, my mood is
By all
dark.
faction turns remaining 3. Awesome. So we've only got 3 more turns, which means we should actually probably get our units ready and into position. So when the time is right, we can just move in within one turn and literally take the whole shebang without Empire ever knowing what's hit them. We're probably gonna need some agents for this. The situation up here is looking pretty good, so let's bring them back down here to help. And then the same with, where's the other guy gone here? This one. Let's bring you up here and then kind of swing around there. And I'm not really too interested what's going on over here at the moment. It's too far away. Let's just bring you back as well. Okay, everything else looks fine. Let's move on to the next turn. Okay, so there's a stray horde of orcs. I think they're just passing through. They probably came from up here. Faction destroyed. The broken nose sounds like some kind of orc tribe, savage orcs or something like that. An Empire army comes to engage in mortal force combat. I think mission failed. Oh yeah, that was the mission from earlier. Well, whatever. Couldn't really care less, since it would have just given me a whole bunch of minus points for right now. Alright, save some more money, bring all of our armies in together. Woodbot seems right for the taking, so I probably don't even need to siege it. Is this the elves? I think we just found the elves. Did we? Did we not? I can't see yet. Gonna need to wait till the turn's over. So...
The elves of Athelloren are a rare sight.
That's the
These
wood elves.
mysterious beings keep their own company and seldom emerge from their forests. Whilst they are not great in number, cross them at your peril.
Okay. Well, it seems like the elves have their kind of elf thing going on over here, which is fine because that's like 20 miles away and don't really want to fight over there. Nothing of interest there for me. We don't need any of this crap right now. What am I gonna get? I need more money. I need stuff that generates income. So let's spend money on stuff that generates income. Makes sense, I guess, right? Put 2 and 2 together and get 3. But okay, wait one more turn. We're still not going to be able to conquer that in one turn. Have you got the reach? No, you're not going to be able to conquer that in one turn either. Trespassing may have diplomatic repercussions. Let's not alert them to anything. I'll keep you over here to do sneaky interceptions in case anyone wants to come, and then you're just going to take 2 turns, that's fine. Okay, we've spent our money, we've done all of our bits and pieces, saying we can build something here, anything worth it. Extra income, why not? Let's grab some extra income. And then go to the next turn. Oh, so is this another elven faction? I think so, it looks like it. So I didn't know there was actually multiple elven factions. I thought there was only one. Well, looks like I just got proven wrong. Maybe. Let's wait until the end turn and we can tell for sure. Oh yeah, these are definitely some wood elves as well. Or other elves, I'm not sure. They seem to have the same unit roster, I think. Looks very similar, probably the same. This is something that the longer and longer this game's been out for, I think they're doing a really good job for, is basically making all of the factions unique. I think Bretonnia got its whole own thing now, which... Where is Bretonnia actually? Aren't they up here somewhere? Hold on, there's like Kislev up here, and then Bretonnia is... I don't know, I thought they were up here somewhere. I don't know, we'll see. We'll find them eventually. Yeah, so Bretonnia, which were basically at the beginning of the game when it just came out, an exact copy of Empire and Empire units and everything, just with a bunch of unique heroes, which I think were just stock heroes. They didn't have any special traits or like specific things just for Bretonnia. That faction's obviously been fleshed out now, the same as a lot of the other factions. Vampire's got a few extra units, there's been some lords updates, I think, for dwarves and orcs, so they've been fleshed out. A few more of the orc factions became playable. The border princes, I'm still not sure if you can actually play them, but I think they kind of became their own faction now as well. There's been some updates to some of the dwarves, I think, where the dwarf factions in general have been made a little bit more unique, each of them, so they're not just exact same copies. And obviously the biggest announcement that we've had recently is the whole Total War Warhammer 2, which I believe is going to be the same base game, and it's going to build on this base game from what I've understood so far, but what they're going to do is they're going to release extra factions and everything and bring them kind of into this world, so eventually you're just going to be able to play the whole Warhammer universe with all of the factions and everything, which sounds absolutely amazing. Now I have no idea in terms of size and whatnot how well they're going to be able to actually put that into reality, but sounds amazing, sounds amazing. Right, a family strife. When Vlad seized control of Sylvania, he turned the majority of its destitute nobility, thus ensuring there's always another von Carstein eager to enact on his own plans for domination, even at the expense of his so-called siblings. Okay, which means now we just have bad income for 3 turns, minus 50%. God damn you, von Carsteins, why can't you just put all your eggs in one basket and fight together instead of, you know, having loads of different factions and everybody hates each other and I don't know. Right, continue the upgrades and it is time to invade Empire. We're gonna do this real sneaky. We're just gonna move in, maximum distance. We're gonna take a little bit of attrition, but that is fine. We're gonna embed you in this army. Where's the other dude? He's over here. Right, let's have a look. Any Empire armies nearby? No Karl Franz or anything? Nope. Awesome. And then next turn we're just gonna be able to sweep in and take everything. Any more buildings we need? Castle Tempelhof, we can obviously get the whole corruption thing. Don't think it's needed right now. Kind of seems pointless to spend the money. The moot. The moot. We're not really going to need anything here, so I guess it's safe to assume we can put down extra corpse pile over here, so that increases our defenses by quite a bit, gives us a few more units and stops this province from being pushed over so easily by a small enemy stack. I've noticed as well we're actually going quite slow in terms of the pace of getting through the turns and everything. I am going to try and speed that up a little bit for future episodes, talk a little less, focus a little bit more on what we're doing, so we can get through the content a lot quicker. Otherwise we're going to end up with, I think, over 100 episodes in this series, since I am planning on going for the long campaign victory, if time permits us to. So there's plenty of confederations going on, everyone's banding together, be at war with the following factions. Zufbar, Dwarven conflict, we get 500 for that. In all honesty, it doesn't seem worth it. I want to try and stay friendly-ish with the dwarves for as long as I can, whilst I'm just still trying to clean up this whole area, because I definitely want to take Camperbad, Talabekheim, we want Grünburg, we want Nong, Wissenburg, Pfaldorf, Averheim and Grenzstadt. So these are all of the places that we want, and then I feel kind of comfortable just waiting out chaos, and we'll see. Maybe we'll expand some more from there, or I don't know yet. We'll see. That's still quite a while away though. Okay, yeah, let's make it official. Let's just go in, declare war. We don't have the message anymore to say that we're gonna get angry with all factions, which is great. They seem to have picked up quite a few more enemies, which is also great for us because it's spreading them a lot thinner. Actually seems like we could take a really easy victory here without even building siege equipment. Let's see what our chances are getting over here. Okay, well this seems stupidly easy. This really seems stupidly easy. Although I really want to fight a battle. I haven't fought a battle in quite some time. We're obviously going to need to deal with the whole... Yeah, well I don't have any siege equipment yet, and then getting up the walls without siege equipment is shit, so let's just auto-resolve this. I'm really sorry, I really wanted to fight, I really want to fight a battle as well. It's a lot more interesting, obviously. Let's just occupy this. Just don't want any rebellions later on. We're actually planning on keeping this province. And then maybe we can get a battle over here with one of the Empire armies. We'll see if they even come back. I mean, if they don't come back, better for us, because that way we can just stomp through here. Take what is ours and, well, what we believe is rightfully ours anyway. And, yeah. Okay, let's stick you in here for one turn. Oh god, bunch of upgrades. Let's do the upgrades. Master of the Dead, probably not too bad an idea, since we are using him in armies every now and then. Although for right now, let's focus on the economy. So grab you, remove you from the army, and move you back here to push the economy. And then we don't have anyone in here, but Manfred gained a level up as well. We've got the Sword of Unholy Power. Oh, we already got that? I guess we already have that. Cool. Or within the quest for it or something. Quest, yeah, maybe we have the quest. I don't know, I need to look into that. We're doing good on our spells here. We've obviously started down this tree quite a bit already as well. Let's continue grabbing some more of these spells. Armor and weapon damage to decrease some enemy stats. We really want to get to the ones at the end. Fate of Bunai, and I can't remember what the other one was called. Something. It was a good spell though. I remember that much. Our income's doing quite well. As soon as we get some more, we can actually flesh this army out a bit more and fill it up with some decent troops. Buildings, we've got no money left over for this turn. I'm sure I'm missing an agent here somewhere. We've got this guy, and there should be a third. Yeah, the Banshee over here. Bertha von Diedel. Yeah, screw it. Let's just bring you over here as well, since we're going to be attacking that whole general area over there. Awesome. Next turn. You may still issue a commandment for one of your province capitals. Oh, yeah, okay. This is when you control an entire province, can set these down here. Vampiric corruption and growth. Don't think we need anything else right now. Doing good for money. And it's really important to get vampiric corruption to 100% in all of our provinces, or at least as close to 100 as possible. Alrighty, cool. There's the Empire army, so it seems that they've got some conflicts brewing back in their own land, which is actually awesome. If they can keep them busy, we'll just be able to swoop in from the front and just take like literally pretty much all of these castles completely uncontested, which is amazing. Embed a necromancer hero into the following lord's army. Manfred von Casting. We got 1,500 for that? Awesome, let's do it. Necromancer, this guy, right? You're necromancer. I am necromancer. Awesome. We are obviously pretty full here. Let's just swap out one of the units then. Do we need that many zombies? I want to kind of keep the other units, seem decent enough. Let's just grab one of these zombie units, get it over there so we can embed the necromancer, and then next turn we get for free one for... Oh no, we get it this turn. Awesome, even better. At the start of your turn, have a total of 10,000 dark magic. Okay, well that's a little bit more tricky. Should we save for that straight away? Or should we continue to spend the monies? I don't need any of these upgrades. Not important for right now. Don't really need any of these upgrades, and not that important. And don't really need any of these upgrades here either at the moment. So awesome. I think we can just save for the 10,000, and then what do we get as a reward? Pay the Necromancer book, blah blah blah. Okay, so this is for the next quest, then we get a book of the Necromancer or something like that. I think this whole quest line is for the Sword of Unholy Power, which is an awesome item. And then there's the Dwarf Ruin. Well, screw them for now. Let's just ignore that. Grunburg belongs to Eilhart, wherever that is, Helmgard, which is over here, and Altdorf. So if we're pushing here, which means we're pretty much going to be wanting to take that whole area. If we go for Nuln, on the other hand, it's Wissenburg and Feildorf, which we're going to need to take out. So I think let's go for Nuln first, and then decide if I want to go for these regions straight away, or if I want to go for these regions. But I think probably going to focus on this whole area first, and take out anyone that stands in our way, so we can establish proper dominance down there. And let's see if we can get the Beastmen to sign a non-aggression pact. Awesome. I don't think we can trade with them, right? Because they are a Horde faction, possibly. I don't know how that works. That's Bretonnia, right? Oh, Bretonnia is actually a kingdom, kind of like empire. And then there is lots of different factions. Didn't know about that. I'm obviously very unfamiliar with the whole Warhammer theme and the lore behind it. Haven't played Warhammer Tabletop. Played some of the older titles, but that was a long time ago, and I never really got into it too much.
Now what brings you here with a
But yeah, let's just finish up our trade, and whilst we're doing that, I'm gonna do the outro, since we are at the end of the episode once again. So thanks a lot for watching, everyone. Yeah, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed the content. Obviously go to my Twitter and subscribe for any of the latest updates, votes, polls, all that kind of rubbish. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in episode number 7.